All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to have you here tonight. There's a lot of buzz in the air right now about Üforia and DNA nutrition. My name is Travis Flaherty. For those of you that don't know me, a little bit about me. I've been married 20 years. I have a big family, 6 children. I'm family first in everything that we do. I love entrepreneurship, and I heard about Üforia just over 60 days ago. And I have to tell you guys that, like many of you, I was not looking for any new opportunities at that time. However, when I first heard about this, it caught my attention for a few different reasons. Number one, I mean, who wouldn't want to know the results of your DNA, to be able to test your DNA and be able to understand the genetic dispositions that are passed down from your mother and father, and then be able to do something about it. And so when I first heard about the concept, it caught my attention. But as I started to look closely at this opportunity, it became one of those things that I just could not say no to. And so we got involved. We've been here for about 60 days, and the results have been absolutely outstanding. The team that we're a part of, the Uforia Legacy team, has just about to cross over 1,000 people in 60 days. And we've got organizations that are on fire. We're attracting some fantastic leadership. I always say that when you attract the quality will come. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to break down how we create this amazing product, what it's doing, how it's making a difference in people's lives. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the unique opportunity that accompanies this product as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in here real quickly. Let me make sure that the sound is correct so that when I play the videos, you guys can hear those okay. All right. Let's jump right in. I want to introduce you guys to a video that was first introduced to me by my wife. My wife actually is the one that recruited me. She came to me and said, listen, you have got to take a look at what these guys are doing. And she shared this video with me. Welcome to Uforia.
Your DNA makes you unique. You have one genetic code, only one body. You don't need everybody's nutritional supplements. You can have your own. Cut your losses and move on. The days of blind nutrition are over. Your DNA knows exactly what you need, and Uforia delivers it. Welcome to your very own designer nutrition. We're all potentially susceptible to certain physical ailments based on variations in our genes passed down from our parents. These genetic variations are called SNPs, or single nucleotide polymorphisms. We aren't able to eliminate SNPs from our DNA, but we can do something about them. We can take action to optimize our physical health. It begins with a simple DNA test. Swab the inside of your cheek and mail your sample to Uforia's state-of-the-art laboratory partner for analysis. Strict HIPAA guidelines are always followed, so your information remains confidential and secure. Based on your DNA results, a one-of-a-kind nutritional formula is created just for you. This is your very own Ütrition, designed from peer-reviewed plant-based ingredients plus vitamins and minerals. With so many high-quality ingredients and so many of us, every formula is truly unique. Each custom formula is one out of nearly 400 million possible combinations. And while your Ütrition is being customized, you can immediately begin to make your health a habit. Every Uforia starter kit not only comes with a DNA test, it also includes a Ütrition formula. This is a mild and gentle cleanse. It also supports the body's preparation for the optimal Uforia experience. The Ütrition formula contains a robust combination of quality active ingredients, including AC11, frankincense, and astaxanthin. Ütrition gives your body a fresh start. You'll be prepared when your customized Ütrition arrives, which takes approximately 2 to 4 weeks, delivered right to your door. You'll receive a 30-day supply of your customized formula, along with a detailed action plan that explains what you need to know about your SNPs. Staying on track to meet your nutritional needs for the rest of your life has never been easier. You can receive your customized designer Ütrition delivered to your door every month, all for less than the cost of buying the nutritional ingredients separately. Finally, everyone's unique biology meets one-of-a-kind technology. Your DNA is talking, and Uforia gives your body a voice.
So let me tell you what happens. So I watched this video, and my initial gut reaction was, if they can really do what they say they can do in this video, this is going to be the biggest story in 2019 in the direct sales industry. And from that point, as we started to evaluate, we found that they could do exactly that. And I have to tell you that it's amazing. I mean, if you think about it, would you rather have a custom tailor-made suit that was made just for you? When you wear it, you feel like $1 million, or maybe a suit that was sold at Kohl's that gets the job done? If all things were equal, which one are you going to choose? I mean, if you want, mentorship, would you rather have a book, or would you rather be coached and mentored by Tony Robbins himself? Ladies, if you had the choice between a tailor-made wedding dress that was made for you, I mean, no one else could fit into it, it was made just for you, or one that was sold off of the rack, which are you going to choose? Customization is where it's at. It's the future. And Uforia illuminates the beauty and the uniqueness of every single human being. We're all different, every single one of us, and it doesn't make sense that we all take the same supplements, the same amount of supplements. And the next step where nutrition is going, where the medical community is going, is the DNA nutrition, DNA wellness. So let's talk a little bit about the history of nutrition for a moment. Let's talk about blind nutrition for a moment. So I'm willing to bet, and if this sounds familiar, drop an I into the comments section. I'm willing to bet that some of you have a cupboard somewhere that's in your house that has all kinds of different supplements that you've purchased over the years. Some of them you don't want to throw away. They might be 3 years old, but you spent money on them, so you don't want to get rid of them. And at some point, you probably heard that product or that particular ingredient would help you lose weight or make you feel better and have more energy or potentially lose some pain. And so we started to buy these products. And here's what we're doing, guys. We're guessing. We're guessing. We don't really know what our body needs. Now, there's some good science and research that's out there that suggests that these different products are unique and that they're good for you. But here's the thing. The recommended daily allowance on the back of most of these bottles today, do you realize that was developed in the 40s? And not only was it developed in the 40s, I think things have changed quite a bit since the 40s, but not only was it developed then, but it was developed based on the minimums that your body needs. And it doesn't make sense that somebody that is 220 pounds takes the same amount of an ingredient that somebody that's 100 pounds that potentially is taking the exact same supplement. So for years, for 8 decades, it's been, hey, try this, just see how it works. One formula for everyone. Uncertainty, it's very expensive and very wasteful. Then came along target nutrition. So you started to see people that would test your blood. Even some people would test your DNA. And then what they would do is they'd say, okay, here's what you should eat based on your blood testing. Or here's what you're lacking with the DNA results. This is what you're lacking. We'll sell you some supplements. We'll sell you these products. But here's the problem. Just ask when those products were packaged and developed. Were they packaged before the DNA test or after? In almost every single case outside of Uforia, they were packaged before. So what you're doing is you're identifying what is needed or what you may be missing, and then it's up to you to walk into the store with a long list, and you're going to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if you were to even come close to what we have in this product. And at the end of the day, you're still guessing how much that you need. And then, of course, we have designer nutrition, inspired only for you. And that is exactly what Uforia is all about. So let's talk a little bit about 3 simple steps and how it works. First of all, number 1 is you purchase one of these. It's your You Start kit, and you can purchase that from any nutritionist, anybody that's referred you to this presentation tonight. And then when you receive the kit, immediately you go to youstart.com. It's a third-party lab that we use where you pay for your one-time lab fee. It's $99 after entering in your discount code included in your kit. Now, most of you know that lab fees can range anywhere from $250 all the way to $1,000. So for $99, you're able to get your DNA tested, and you only have to have it tested once. Why? Because your DNA is the same the day that you're born is the day that you die. Blood testing, on the other hand, changes with the foods that we eat and even the environment that we live in. The DNA is one of those things that never changes. It's what makes you special and unique. And so you then, of course, you send that off, you drop that into the mail, and then from there, your DNA analysis, your wellness report will be ready in about 10 to 14 days, which is a 35-page report. We'll be talking a little bit more about that in just a moment. And then while that is coming to you, your nutrition is pairing to your DNA, and approximately 30 days later, your customized Ütrition arrives at your doorstep. Now, how many of you would like to have your DNA tested? 18 different SNPs of your DNA that are associated with optimal health today, and be able to identify your genetic dispositions or your flaws that are passed down from your mother and father, and then essentially be able to fill the gap with over 100 plant-based, peer-reviewed, non-GMO, vegan-friendly, gluten-free ingredients. Say that fast 5 times. So that's exactly what we do. So what's cool is after you take this DNA test, you swab and you send it away, you're going to get this wellness action plan that gives you all kinds of information about what's going on in your body. And one of the most common things that's happened for my customers is they're coming back and saying, no wonder that I've struggled with this for so many years. You know what, I had no idea. And so again, what we're doing is we're giving your body a voice. For the first time ever, we're truly giving your body a voice. And then, of course, we break it down. Let's talk about, again, what's inside this little kit here. So when you order the DNA kit for $159, you automatically get your first 30 days of what's called Ütrition. This is a mild cleanse. It has some prebiotics that are in here. It has our base formulation that's focused on anti-inflammation, which is, you know, at the root cause of most chronic illness today. So you start off on your Ütrition right away. And also inside that box is you have these little swabs. And these little swabs that you use, you can take these swabs, you swab your left cheek and your right cheek, you put it into a prepackaged envelope, and boom, you drop it into the mail. Very simple. And then from there, it goes off to the lab. They do the analysis. Now, a lot of people are going to say, man, I've seen 23andMe in the news recently. I mean, I cannot believe that they sold people's, you know, information. So you should know up front that we are HIPAA compliant. What that means is that we cannot share your information at all. In fact, we have to completely disregard of your information within 60 days. And so we do not share that information. We do not sell that information. It's very difficult to become HIPAA compliant. We're also CLIA certified, which means that the laboratory operates in the highest standards possible. That's the big boy certifications that labs can have. So again, your information is private and it never will be shared or sold. Now we're testing 18 different SNPs, and SNPs that are associated with your heart, some of them with oxygen, some of them with folic acid that your body uses, which is also about a healthy heart, cholesterol, blood pressure, LDL, inflammatory response. And so we're testing, again, what we call are those power SNPs that are in your body that are associated with a large majority of the chronic illness that's out there. And again, targeting optimal health. And then, of course, what we're doing is we're taking nearly 100 different plant-based ingredients. Every single one of these ingredients has no less than 2 independent peer-reviewed studies that associates that particular ingredient with the results of your SNPs. So we're taking these ingredients and we're essentially filling the gap in your DNA. And what's really, really cool is that, you know, you get a bottle, a label goes on that bottle with your name, with a barcode, and then it goes to the only machine in the world that has the capability of being able to read that barcode, pull up your DNA results, and essentially it customizes your nutrition. There's over 400 million possible formulations. No 2 are the same, and yours is one of them. Again, it literally has your name on it. This is the Ütritionator. This is the machine that makes it all possible. We have actually tested this on over 50,000 people. The problem is that when we bought the technology, they were only using 13 SNPs at the time, and they were hand making every single batch, so it wasn't scalable. And so Uforia Enterprises took that, they enhanced it to 18 different SNPs utilizing the latest in advancements in technology. Just so you guys know, that software that analyzes your DNA took 2 decades in the making, nearly 25 different doctors, scientists, and genetic specialists to write those algorithms. And then essentially from there, once again, it was still made by hand. And so it took 2.5 years to build the only machine in the world, we call it the Ütritionator, that has the capability of now creating over 3,700 customized formulations every 7 hours. Once again, over 400 million possible combinations, no 2 are the same. Yours is one of them, and we call it Ütrition. So it's essentially Amazon proof if you think about it, because why would I want to buy Ryan's DNA, especially because he's a Michigan fan? So why would I want to buy Ryan's DNA nutrition, right? So a lot of people say to me, well, what does this do? How's this going to make a difference? I want you to think about it from this perspective. So I believe that most of us are walking around in a state of malnutrition. We're starving, not necessarily from a hunger standpoint, but we're not getting the nutrients that we need from the foods that we eat. The soils that our food is grown in are so depleted with genetic modifications. Even if you eat healthy, it is very difficult today to be able to get proper nutrients for optimal health. And most health professionals will tell you that it's necessary to supplement to get those quality nutrients into your body. And it might show up in a number of different ways. And a child, malnutrition might show up with behavioral issues, right? It might show up with something that we refer to as ADD or learning disabilities. And in an adult, it might show up with weight gain or lack of energy, all kinds of different things, right? A number of different inflammatory diseases that are out there today. So what do you think will happen when all of a sudden you put 100 of these different pure ingredients into someone's body that are specifically designed for them based on their DNA? How do you think it's going to make a difference? Now, we don't make claims. The ignorant might ask, what will this product do for their body? The wise will anticipate what their body will do with this product. Once again, we're essentially just giving your body a voice for the first time ever. Now, it's just very similar to, snowflakes, for example. Think about a snowflake. No two are the same. They're divine, intangible, a higher purpose and design, just like you are. And I want to share a little video with you that just gives you a sneak peek of some of the marketing that goes on with this company, because I can tell you that most people say, gosh, you guys do not look like a brand new company. You look like you've been a company that's been in business for years.
Modern technology wasn't so modern when it gave us the first images of snowflakes. For the first time, we saw the beauty of nature's creation, and the secret was revealed. No matter how many times we look, no matter how many snowflakes we see, when the same atoms, the same molecules that give us so much frozen white wonder come together, no two snowflakes are exactly the same. Each snowflake created by random design of Mother Nature's chance, each one created by divine choice. Just like all of us, made up of the same elements, the same molecules, yet each one uniquely different. You and the snowflake, unique by chance, divine by choice.
Love that. Unique by chance, divine by choice. I'm just curious. Anybody want to share just one word that, how that video makes you feel? Anybody, just give me one word that helps me understand how that video makes you feel, right? The best kind of marketing doesn't feel like marketing at all. Would you guys agree? And that's what I love about this is we don't have to go oversell this product. We don't have to go overhype this product. Hype is just a substitute for lack of substance. And one of the things that I've enjoyed about being a part of this company as a promoter is that there isn't that traditional barrier of resistance. I'm not having to convince somebody that they need to try this product out. DNA is a very relevant conversation today. Between 23andMe and Ancestry.com, all I have to do is share that 3-minute video with somebody and it sparks a conversation. And people look at that and they see videos like the one that we just watched and they say, that just makes sense. Laura says special. Allison says joyful, unique, awestruck, unique. That's exactly what Uforia is all about, you guys. And I think that those videos perfectly capture the message, the messaging, the language, and the culture of this company. So there's really three steps to getting started as a nutritionist if you'd like to try the product out. And who wouldn't, again, want this product? That's the thing that I love about it is it's not one of those things. Who wouldn't want to know what potential health risks that you have and be able to make a difference? So step number one is you visit your nutritionist website and you get your U-Start kit for $159. Step number two is you go to the U-Start website right now during our pre-launch promotion. We do have a pre-launch this weekend in Las Vegas. A lot of people that are on this presentation tonight are pretty excited about that. We have a promotion that we're currently running where you get these little $99 coupons in your kit, and you have the ability to be able to get $100 off of your DNA test, which is really, really cool. And then step number 3 is you just start preparing your body right away with your pre-trition. Now, if you want to know, how this is making a difference in people's lives, we've created a really cool group on Facebook called Üforia DNA Testimonials. There's thousands of people that are in the group, and they're sharing their different testimonials. And what's so cool is, just like how I know the product works, is the testimonials are all different. They're all unique because everybody's unique and they're struggling in different ways. And that's what's so cool about this product. Your lifetime of nutrition starts today. You get on the product, you start taking that pre-trition, and then 30 days later, your own customized nutrition will show up at your doorstep. And we call it a lifetime of luxury because it's not a 30-day cleanse or a 60-day weight loss program. For me, when I was evaluating the business opportunity, that was important to me. I didn't want to have a product that I promoted that I had to keep replacing people every 30 or 60 or 90 days. I wanted the Cadillac of products. And I also wanted a product that wasn't a me too product. For example, there's CBD oil. It's a great, great product. There's a lot of wonderful benefits from it, but there's probably been 15 different companies that have launched in the CBD oil space this year. And I'm aware of at least a handful more that are going to be launching in the next 30 days. And see, for me, when I'm looking at business opportunities, one of the things that I look for, there's a book that I'm fond of. It's called Blue Ocean Strategy. You might have heard of it. In this book, they talk about 2 different market conditions. The first is a red ocean. It's a fiercely competitive market, very cutthroat environment. The author even describes it as bloody, murky waters, right? Otherwise known as a red ocean. And then, of course, you have a blue ocean, which is there's no competition at all because you've completely changed the game. And for me to get involved with an opportunity, it can't be just another Me Too. It has to be a true category creator. And I know this is a bold statement, and I don't say this from a place of ego, but I firmly believe that what we have here could become to the supplement industry what Amazon has become to the retail industry. I believe that this is the beginning of an entire new category, and we're going to see an entire movement, and we're already beginning to see it. In the medical community, I read a quote the other day from the head of the Cancer Institute here in the United States, who said that the future and the solution to cancer will be found in the study of DNA. You think about that, you're seeing testing now done. In some cases, there's testing available where they can test your DNA and even see what you might be susceptible to from an addiction standpoint that's now being implemented in a number of different doctors' offices. So this is the future. We have the technology, believe it or not, to be able to take a child, a little baby. Could you imagine if you were 2 to 3 years old and, we were able to test your DNA, get the results back, and then give you nutrition from the time that you're a baby, maybe even in your baby food, of exactly what your body needs? Do you guys think that that would make a difference on how people, their overall health as they're raised? So for me, that's what's exciting. That's what's so unique. And what's really cool about becoming a nutritionist today is, home-based businesses are on the rise. Let's face it, everybody's looking for more time in their life to be able to do the things that they want to do rather than the things they have to do. They're looking for better health, and they're looking for ways to make more money. And owning a side business, creating a side income, especially with resources like social media today, just makes sense. I see it all the time. People are on social media and they're like, hey, if anybody hasn't caught this Netflix series yet, you've got to watch it. Hey, listen, if anybody wants this new Ding, that has the camera, for their alarm system, here, check this out. People are referring things all over the place. Doesn't it make sense that if you're going to refer things that you actually start to get paid for it? So becoming a nutritionist is really cool. One of the cool things about this company, I touched on it a little bit earlier, is a lot of people that take a look at this company say, I can't believe you guys are brand new. I can't believe that you guys are just getting started. You feel like a 2 or 3 year old company. And there's a reason for that, because we were ready to launch this company years ago, but the Ütritionator wasn't ready. And that was a key part of helping us be able to scale this to the next level. And so during that time, our marketing team, our branding team, Ron Williams, who's the brilliant visionary behind the language, the messaging, have been working on all of these different videos. You'll notice that we're not only everything is in English, everything is already in Spanish. It is just a world-class organization, and every single nutritionist has all kinds of wonderful resources that are available to help them go out and promote the business. Now, one of the things that caught my attention, I'll share a funny story with you. So Summer first heard about this from Ron Williams' wife. They happened to be friends on social media, and they shared different health things back and forth. They're very, Summer's very, very health conscious and takes care of our family, thank gosh. This is kind of how we work. I'm like, hey, let's go get a cheeseburger. And she's like, why don't we go get a fresh juice instead? And that's just kind of how we operate. And so she saw that 3-minute video first from Candy, and it really wowed her. And so she went out on the internet and she tried to find more information, but there was no websites, there wasn't anything. And she ended up on YouTube, and she found this video of Eric Worre and Ron Williams. And for those of you that don't know Eric owns a company called Network Marketing Pro. He is the most influential person by far in the world in the network marketing industry, fills coliseums. He's kind of the Jim Rohn of this era. And so Summer finds this video of Eric and Ron Williams, our CEO, together announcing this company called Üforia. And she's like, okay, this is weird. The video had only been uploaded 36 hours prior. It had 26 views. So she's thinking, why does this only have 26 views if this is the announcement of this new company? And why is Eric on this? And so she watched the video and immediately brought it to me and said, listen, you have to see this. And as I watched, I got to tell you guys, I was impressed for a couple of different reasons. Not only because it's not a Me Too product, it's a category creator, first in the market, something that is definitely a product that is relevant today, but the people that are involved. Ron Williams, for those of you that don't know, our CEO, he was a former senior executive at New Ways, which today is Modere, very, very successful company. He became the CEO of Young Living Essential Oils, which he helped pioneer the essential oil movement. A number of big essential oil companies spun off of that company. And then he started his own company called Forever Green for 17 years. And they brought some of the most prolific products to market with that company. So he knows what he's doing. But he actually partnered with LaCour Enterprises on this venture. And for those of you that don't know LaCour, Terry LaCour has been around for almost 3 decades. Started off as a distributor in 1998. He started a company called Market Vision, which today is the Cadillac of all back-end software support systems for network marketing companies. In 2002, he started LaCour Enterprises, which today is one of the largest fulfillment centers in the entire world for fulfilling products for network marketing companies. They're a $1 billion enterprise. And he's also a major investor in very successful companies. Over the last 5 years, there's 2 of them that he's launched that are doing close to $500 million in revenue. And so he is actually the one that bought the rights to this technology and essentially introduced it to Ron Williams. And so knowing that LaCour Enterprises was involved, I have to tell you guys that brought my interest level to a whole different plane, because for me, there's no shortage of good ideas in network marketing. Companies don't fail because of good ideas. They fail because of execution. They fail because of logistics. They fail because of customer service. They fail because of lack of funding, and they fail because of a terrible back-end support system. So when you bring LaCour Enterprises into the picture, all of that goes away overnight. And so that was something that was a big deal. And then finally, I asked Ron, I said, why is Eric Worre in this video? Eric doesn't align with any companies. And he says, until now. He said, Ron, he's still going to be Network Marketing Pro. He's not joining the company as a distributor, but listen to this. A lot of companies can go hire Eric to speak at their convention or maybe get on a conference call here and there. But he's never before agreed to align with a company to head up all of the training, to develop the duplication systems. And until now, and we wanted the best of the best for our nutritionists. And so we went out and we partnered with Network Marketing Pro and Eric Worre. And when I heard that, I have to tell you guys that was a big deal, because that brings a tremendous amount of credibility to what we're doing. And since then, I've learned that every single nutritionist will have access to all of Eric's content. Get this, for free. Over $8,000 worth of content for free. I don't know if anybody's been to Network Marketing Pro, but it's expensive. It's a big event and there's tons of value there, but it's very, very expensive. Eric will be at our convention, our launch this weekend for free, and he'll be at every single event that we do. Summer and I had the fortune of being able to spend some time on the call with Eric over the holidays. working on the duplication system for this company. And I can tell you that he is very interested in the success of this company. So now we take Ron in LaCour Enterprises and Eric Worre, and guys, that creates a triple threat. Timing is also a big factor for me. Companies that say, oh, timing doesn't matter. Timing is everything in business. And right now, what's exciting about where we are is we officially kicked off a Whisper campaign in October. We had our first kind of leader fly in for those that wanted to go to the lab and see that the technology was real in November. And we have our official pre-launch coming up this weekend. So we haven't even opened the doors yet. I've learned long ago that if you can position yourself in the beginning stages with a company that has all of the signs of becoming one of the next giants in the industry, there's a tremendous opportunity there. And let me tell you something, been around for 14 years in this industry. The windows of opportunity in this industry don't open very often, and they don't stay open very long, but when they're open, incredible things can happen. And right now we are literally just about to kick things off in Las Vegas this weekend. So if you happen to be anywhere around Las Vegas and you want to be a part of history in the making, then I would invite you to come out and spend some time with us. Once again, I mentioned to you that we've got some wonderful groups on Facebook that you can go and learn more. I'll give you the names of those groups right now. You might want to grab a pen. So again, if you want to learn more about the product and see some of the testimonials, then go to Uforia DNA Testimonials on Facebook. Again, Uforia DNA Testimonials on Facebook. And you'll have an opportunity to be able to check out all of those different testimonials. We also have our Becoming a Nutritionist page as well. It's called Becoming a Nutritionist for those of you that are interested in the business opportunity. In closing, I'll just share this with you. We've been in this industry for a while, and we've had our ups and downs. We've had some great runs. But from a business standpoint, I have never witnessed a convergence of forces that are coming together like I'm seeing with this particular opportunity. You take just the vision and the concept of DNA nutrition in itself, and it's amazing. It's a showstopper. I mean, it is definitely a conversation that people want to have. The fact that no one else has it, we're the first in the world, it doesn't mean there won't be competition. By the way, that's not a bad thing. Competition drives innovation. Remember, this is just the starting point. We've got some really exciting things that will be coming over the course of the next 1 to 2 years to keep this company on the cutting edge of everything that's happening. So you have a product that is completely unique. The people that are involved are kind of the who's who in this industry. And you add in the timing of this whole thing, and what I see is an incredible opportunity. And it was something that Summer and we couldn't pass on. Like I mentioned to you when I first started, I wasn't looking for a new opportunity, but I found myself laying in bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, thinking about this, thinking, how do I not do this? How do we not be a part of what I believe a company that will do over $100 million in sales over the course of the next 12 months? How do we not be a part of that, especially when only 36 people have seen this video? And so here we are today, and I can tell you that it's going to be a really, really fun ride. The people that choose to lock arms with us at this stage of the game are going to have tremendous benefits from being here first and going out and sharing this with the world. I believe that one of two things will happen in 12 months from now. You're either going to say, I remember when that DNA company was just launching, and I chose not to do anything. I chose to kind of sit back and watch it. And chances are, a year from now, you'll probably be in a very similar situation to where you are today. Think back a year ago from right now, and chances are probably not much has changed. Or you can take a chance with us. You can lock arms with us. You can go launch an exciting side business with us, plug into the systems, the duplication system that we have, and we can show you how to go out and capitalize on the fastest growing industry in the world and take advantage of a story that no one has ever heard before, which is DNA nutrition. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for listening in tonight. I appreciate everybody being here with me. We look forward to an exciting launch this weekend. And with that, let's go out and dream big. Let's work hard. Let's go change some lives. Thank you so much for listening in tonight. You guys take care. God bless.